Oh, Bubble. Blah, 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 blah. By the way, Bubblonia, I did set up some channel point things um, this morning. Let me know if you can at least see them. You don't have to spend any, but I know you've been saving up your points on Twitch. But I did add some channel point stuff. I did a lot of stuff last night. I did some more stuff this morning to hopefully get all the alerts set up and get my Streambot set up. And the Streamlabs bot's working because it definitely let me know when Hemvar gifted the subscription, and I got a couple follows, and that's somewhere in the chat. I haven't spent a lot of time customizing stuff, and I don't have any emotes, but I did a little bit of work last night. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hold on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
So just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged. What can I do for you?
Looking to repair my ship.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
I think I'll pass. What's the vicar?
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
You don't seem to like him much.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority.
The whiff. Okay. All right. Well, I don't see anything here. Can I close the door? Let's save. Reception shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay for his body. Oh, we're gonna pawn off his teeth. Wow, okay. Hey, that means I could maybe pull his teeth out as collateral. Just saying. What if I can suggest that?
What can I do for you?
Aha! I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
Hey, I'm glad that worked. Found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice.
Dude, get over it.
I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You're gonna have to.
Yes, I suppose I must.
I think Chris did make
Here
coffee
you
because I
are.
can smell it now.
Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Perfect. That's one quest down. One NPC down anyway. And from here, we've got other places to explore. However, that coffee smells absolutely divine. And I am going to go get a cup, so I'll be right back here in a couple minutes. I know I just... Oh, did you read my mind, or were you listening to my stream? Thank you. She brought me the coffee. Thank you. You want to come over here with Smeagol? Aren't you being a big baby? You're upset because you couldn't come in here earlier today. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah. Are you letting him in here? Thank you for the coffee. No, no, not in that chair. No, they're prohibited from that chair. She bought these little they're perfect for espresso shots, these little cups, which are like the little tin cup, not tin, they're metal cups, you know, what you use when you go camping, like cowboy cups. I don't know what they're called. All right, thank you, Chris. Well, since I don't have to go anywhere, let me go check YouTube. See if I got any comments I need to pay attention to. Dun 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 dun. Oh, that's good coffee, man. Oh, I need to check our shipping, see if that package left. En proceso a entrega de domicilio. I'm gonna go tell Chris. We do have an update on the package. I'll bring it back. All right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, everybody. I'm gonna do some quick homestead stuff. Be about 5 minutes, maybe less. Quick AFK, and then we're gonna be continuing onwards. So, thanks for sticking around. Probably says I think I'm going to ignore Discord while I'm working from now on. I do. I literally have the hang on, did it just go AFK? It did. I have all the notifications. I have the server notifications turned off for every server I'm in. That way, I only know that things are popping up when I go to the servers. Um, the only notifications I receive is when somebody's pinging me like privately. I get those notifications. Um, audio, notifications. Hang on, I'm checking a couple things here. There's a good and a bad side to that Babylonia for sure. The bad side, yes, there's a lot going on. The good sign is that we're getting lots of recruits and lots of people, which is awesome. But it's a lot of people. Like it's definitely been pretty nuts the last like 3 weeks, maybe. I feel like it's been pretty steady, but I will say too, I haven't gone into the algorithm too much, but I know that yesterday was like the lowest traffic day I've had in like 8 months. And the reason is because I'm in a content drought right now where I'm not playing any new games. So everyone's off playing Nightingale and Helldivers 2 and all this other stuff. And meanwhile, I'm over here plunking away with like World of Warcraft and Enshrouded. Like I think my Enshrouded video this morning. Well, that's a side note. So I'm personally in a content drought. So um, what's interesting to me is that even despite that, the World of Warcraft stuff is out there going very, very strong in terms of the views and the community around it. And I honestly think what it comes down to, this is just an observation. I don't know if this is true, but I feel like it. I just think that nobody has. This is a personal feeling. I have no data to support this. It seems as though no one has ever gone out of their way to try to just create, and I know this isn't true, I'm saying my observation. It feels like, in these cases where people don't go out of their way to create nurturing environments because it takes a lot of work to create and manage communities, and not everyone has that sort of time and commitment, and some people pull it off. And as a result, you get a lot of people who are sort of on the fence because they're too one way or the other and not capable of being the leader, right? That's not to say it's a bad thing, right? Not everyone is meant to be the person who takes charge and does all the things, because that has its own set of headaches and everything else. Some people just want a place to belong, a place to be. Um, and if they have bad experiences several times in a row for whatever reasons, they just stop looking. And then it becomes this thing of like, well, I'm never going to find a community. I'm just going to play single players, you know what I mean? And I feel like we have created an environment that is welcoming enough. You just said something that I'm going to trigger off of now because I was just going into this. I feel like we have fostered an environment that is good enough that, yes, we have members who are coming in who have never played an MMO, never raided before, never played World of Warcraft before, all this other stuff. And yeah, there are the people who have done it and they're on their 30th alt. They were just looking for a place to call home. But we do have a surprising amount of like brand new people who are playing, which is it's really cool to think about that. It is a killer feeling for sure. So, but yes, it's also there's nonstop management responsibilities. I have to clear inactives every day. On top of clearing inactives, I usually grab alts. Um, Occasionally, I'll grab people from the recruitment list, But mostly I take care of just alts and the maintenance of clearing the 30 peoples out. And then promotions. It would definitely be a real shift, just in fighting alts every 10 to 15 minutes. You said something I want to talk about really quick, and I gotta find out where you said it. Ah, the game drastically needs a better way for guild members to auto-invite their own alts. It just needs work in the guild management department. Period. You'll see when you go do EverQuest 2 later this summer. Um, you'll get a chance to see what those guild tools look like. It would be nice if they would put some time into it here, but yeah. Okay. We went to the barber shop. There's the cantina.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Okay, what is this place? General store? Spacer's Choice General Store. I do wish it would let me put away my gun. It's kind of aggressive running around town with my gun pulled.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
I need to fix this ship. Where can I find some parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Let me see what you're selling.
Music to my ears.
Merchant skill. Merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. Oh, so it just automatically takes your best dialogue skill? Okay. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm in a lucky position in that I never played any of the past content. So like, it was like 6 weeks leveling my druid, and I'm only like I'm maybe a week and a half into my panda, my monk, and it's like I looked at the map yesterday or the day before. I looked at the map for Pandaria and said, "Holy shit, this is gonna take me like 3 months. I think it'll take me 3 months to go through all of Pandaria with that character." Um, so it's like, but that's a unique perspective because I haven't done it before. So for me, it's like I'm looking ahead going, I have those 3 months of content. And then even without the War Within. And then beyond that, I still haven't done Draenor or Legion yet. And to be honest with you, if this takes me 3 months, if Pandaria takes me 3 months to get through, then that's basically March, April, and May. We'll be in June. If the pre-patch is coming in July or August, I probably won't start another like past content, past expansion. I probably won't start another one of those until after the War Within launches, and because once that launches, I'm gonna want to get multiple characters through to cap. I'm gonna want to be grinding delves to get the parts for my, my little hover cart thing. I'll be leveling up a brand new character because I'll be doing an earthen. Um, I'm gonna be busy, 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 and I don't want to be in the middle of it when that drops. Um, yeah, transmog on any character. It's gonna be a lot more. It's difficult right now. Like I didn't want to play my druid through Dragonflight for a third time. I happily used my boost on him. I was like, I don't need to do Dragonflight again. I've done it twice. That's enough. And then I no lie, like when I got to the other day when I was playing my druid and I realized I need rep with the Emerald Dream with the Dream Wardens to get that cool staff you had talked about. I was like, I would love to have that staff too for sure. And then there's a mount that I want in there that requires 18 reps. So the staff is 16, the mount's 18, and it's taking me so long to grind rep, and I absolutely abhor grinding. Um, I might not get there. We'll see if I do or not. I do not have fun just grinding rep. Um, so but I do have fun. Like I'm having a blast on my Pandarian, just going through and doing stuff I've never seen. So I completely get where one could get to a point where it's like I've done that 6 times. I'm good. You know, But the cool thing with warbands is that you don't have to do it 6 times if you don't want to. You know what I mean? You don't have to do the rep grind 6 times. You could do the story 6 times if you want to, but you don't have to do the rep grind 6 times because all you got to do is get the rep grind on one character. That's your main. There you go. What would be really cool is if it was a total accumulated rep from all of your characters played, so that maybe if you got 10,000 points of rep on your main and then you went and did an alt and you get another 10,000 points of rep, it still contributed to the same rep total. That would be cool. I don't know if it's going to work like that though. As far as I'm aware, it's going to be your main character. Whoever has the highest rep is shared between um, all the other characters. Should be good. Did I accidentally click something? I might have. Hold X to sell junk. I want to sell. Hell, I don't know if I want to sell or not because some of this might be crafting material. So hold that thought. I don't know if you can break things down in this game. Yep, you can. Hold X to break down. I'm so glad that I didn't sell it. Okay, so this is another tab for armor. Interesting. So this is what I'm currently wearing. That suit looks pretty cool, man. Other than giant tubes in the front, those are a little ridiculous. My dude's looking pretty fit, man. It's 3 armor. 10 armor. Ha ha. That's crazy. Ordnance control helmet. Stare that exploding bomb right in the face with this ordnance control helmet from Aramid Ballistics. It's a medium type. I bet I want to use light though. That's cool though. Yeah, because this is light. 4. Oh my god, that's hideous. I'm gonna keep this on for a while. I don't want to wear any of these. I guess this is not bad. This is a light piece. One-handed melee weapon. +5. Like I don't really need that though. I'm just gonna break all this stuff down. Told you son the other day that I feel like because I can work from home, I'm expected to man the Discord and log in and invite all day. Yeah, no one expects that. No one expects. There's like 5 of us that get to it when we can. I totally don't stress about it at all, and I don't think any of us should. I think it's if you've got 30 minutes to jump on at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, jump on, do some invites for 30 minutes, and then go on about your day. But do not Yeah, you definitely don't need to man the Discord. It's not a job, man. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. Um, I mean, I totally don't. I get to it when I can. I usually can do 30 minutes or so in the morning, and then maybe I do 30 minutes or so at night. Mostly I do it in the mornings, though. It's usually in the mornings. Mornings is usually when I do all the um, um, like maintenance stuff. Hey, my chatbot actually worked. It just popped up the auto message. I'm checking to make sure that it did it the way it's supposed to. That's really cool. So it did work. All right, awesome. So I set it up properly. Cool. Oh, I have a major problem with stress. I get yelled at by my wife a lot about that. Also, when I went into the doctor, when I was going in, I was having my hiatal hernia flare up, Christmas time, whatever. And I had to go to the doctor, and they wanted to do some chest X-rays and other stuff just to make sure that nothing else was going on. And just that whole it was not a good 2 months. And I remember when like my third or fourth visit to the doctor, she's like, how are your stress levels? And I just kind of like looked at her and I was like, I mean, what is a stress level? I mean, I don't sleep and I'm stressed. I can't, all I do is work. And you just ignore it and deal with it as best you can. I was definitely stressed out because of that. But she was like, "Are you stressed? You're not getting enough. You're stressed." And it's like, "Oh, I'm not stressed." And Chris is sitting there by me, looking at the doctor, going, "He's totally stressed. He is definitely stressed." And I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm fine." uh, Thanks for the bits. Thanks for being a good friend and for always streaming kick-ass games, dude. You're welcome, man. Thank you. It's good to just relax. I don't need any of these, I guess. Man, I like the guitar. It's very Firefly.